press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Today I am here to teach you a stufful lesson which is very beautiful indeed. There are many things around us, that is in nature, many things which help us to develop ourselves and mold ourselves into great human beings. For example, if you take a small tree which is around us, tree or trees, which teaches us great value, we must inculcate in our life. For example, a tree teaches us how to stand still and firm with all difficulties. The tree itself exposed to the thunderstorm, rain, floods, but it never shaken. So we can have that value in our life. We must have a strong will. We must not shake the difficulties we face in our life. And what a mountain teaches us, a mountain which is also a symbol of firmness which we can follow in our life. We must not shake. We must not lose our heart, lose hopes in life for difficulties we face, obstacles we face in the life. And we have small creatures in nature, which is all equally important. They do teach us great value to follow in our life. So I am talking about small creature, that is ants. Very common creatures, I think, hope everybody seen and witnessed in your life. Small ants. Ants are iruve. How an ant becomes a great example for its hard work and untiring character. It never retires. It never says I'm exhausted. We human beings, we always keep on complaining, I'm exhausted. At one point of time we say that I can't do, I want to quit. But small creature, very small, tiny creature, they're well known for their hardworking nature and enormous will. And there is a great saying about ants. If you Google up, you'll get hundreds of motivation quotation about ants. That is, all good work is done the way ants do things, that is little by little. Very small creature, very small insect, but the way it works really exemplary. That is, it is a very good example for we human beings. We keep on working. At one point of time we feel that I'm exhausted, I can't continue. Somewhere we lose hopes or belief on us. Then we must take ants as example for us to continue our hard work or continue our journey to reach our destination. So in your book, page number 1 in your supplement book, they have given the tiny teacher. This is a lesson. Title of the lesson is The Tiny Teacher. What is the meaning of tiny? Tiny means very small. It is small. That is very small. A teacher, you all know that, one who teaches you things, okay, molds your character, gives you values of life, teaches you how to lead your life without compromising. So teacher, one who teaches all these things. So the tiny teacher. And who is your teacher here? Tiny teacher. So the writer is talking about ants. Very, very important. It is ant. Tiny refers to your ants. The tiny teacher. They give few points here. Though so very small, the ant is unbelievably intelligent and hardworking. Unbelievably. That means sometimes we may doubt our energy level, but we can't doubt the energy level of ant. Among the various kinds, the commonest ant is black and red. That's kinds, two common kinds. Ants live in comfortable homes called ant hills. Okay, ant hills. Let me read the lesson. Name the smallest insect you have seen. And do quizzes. Of course, yes, it is ant. The writer is talking about ant. Is it the fly? That is, fly means common fruit fly. It isn't ants. Is it the mosquito? No, not the mosquito. Why? Because mosquito is not known for hard working. It's a parasite. It feeds on blood of other people. Then it must be the worm. No, none of these. All these are parasites. That is, they depend for the food. They depend on others. It is the ant. Look at the question and answer. What's the question? The smallest insect. Answer is ant. The commonest, the smallest, that is smallest means what? Tiny. But the wisest insect, look at the word wisest. Observe here, they've used all superlative degree for ant. That is adjective given to ants. Smallest, wisest, commonest. Look at the word wisest. Wise means what? Very intelligent. Wise insect. The story of an ant's life sounds almost untrue. When you read, one must learn about ants. After knowing the life of ants, you think that almost untrue. You may not believe it, but people have kept ants as pets. Very strange though. Usually we have pigeons, puppies, dogs, cats as pets, but people are there who have kept ants as their pets and have watched their daily behavior closely. That means even the world is very strange. There are some people who are after ants, who have kept ants as their pets and watch their behavior regularly. Because of that attitude, today we come to know about ants. But people have kept ants as pets and have watched their daily behavior closely. Closely means what? Regularly. Okay, how do they lead their life? Ants. So we know a number of facts about this tiny, hardworking and intelligent creature. Very, very important. Underline these two lines. We know a number of facts. Why? So means therefore. Why? How come we know all these things? Because some people have ants as their pet. They kept at their home as pets and they watch them thoroughly. Maybe how do they live their life, what they eat, how they collect food, how they communicate with other ants. All these facts observed by some people. Because of that we could know a number of facts. Fact means what? Reality or truth about ants. Hardworking and intelligent creature. Intelligent, wise creature. Living being, living things, creature, pranigal. An ant uses its feelers or antenna to walk to another ant by passing messages through them. This is how first fact number one. Fact number one, how they communicate with other ants. How do they communicate? An ant uses its feelers. Feelers means, I think, hope you have seen a small ant. I think we all know. And we are happy to kill them at our homes. Feelers, that is small wings or antenna to talk to each ants. I think, hope you have seen, especially in your kitchen room, all ants are lined up and they keep on passing some white material. It could be a sugar or jaggery or rice or any other food article. Hope you have seen that. They're lined up and they're passing. They're so busy creatures. They move very briskly, and at one point two ants meet and they communicate something and they move on. Okay, this is a strange behavior and they've given reason. Using their feelers, they talk to each ant by passing messages. They use the antennas. Antennas, one organ of the body. It is there in ants, by passing messages through them. So they use the antenna to pass the messages. Maybe they have some common chemicals. Okay. Watch a row of ants moving up or down the wall. Hope it's a very common scene in every house, everybody's house. Watch a row with line of ants moving up or down the wall. ಗೋಡೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರೋ ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೋದು. Each ant greets all the others coming from the opposite direction by touching their fellow. This is a way they communicate with each ant. That means with maybe when they talk with their using the fellas, maybe they have some common chemical combination or smell, so that it is helpful for them to recognize that this ant belongs to our group. This is how they communicate and pass messages. To pass messages, ants make use of antennae or feelers. There are many kinds of ants. They are given kinds. First thing, fact one is how do they communicate, and you make use of feelers or antenna. Second fact, there are many kinds of ants. The commonest among them are the black and red ones. I hope you have seen black and kappu iruve, kempu iruve. Hope you have seen. We have seen them since we were children. Yes, we have seen, we have played with them, we killed, we smashed them with our thumb. It's a fun for all of us when we're small children, but haven't paid enough attention to them. Of course, yes, for us it's only an object of fun to kill them. That's what we have done, but we have not paid that much attention to them and how they live. We haven't paid enough attention. Enough means what? Sakashtu attention to them. Them refers to ants. Where do they live? We have seen only moving from one corner of the wall to the other corner, but we never worried where they lived. In their comfortable homes called nests or anthills. Okay, their nest means goodu or anthills. Iruve goodu anta karitivi, and in that anthill they all live. Each has hundreds of little rooms and passages. Those are paid outside the home, that is ground, or in villages, on fields. If you have played, if you observe the anthills, it is a different color. It is a mud color, but it is a different color of mud. Hope you have seen, nodidira ankontini. Adu color change irutte. It is in a different mud color. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಸಿ ನೋಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ಬಣ್ಣ ಅಂದರೆ ಮಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ನೀರು ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಬಣ್ಣ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಆ ಬಣ್ಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನೀವು ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಇಫ್ ಯು ರಿಮೂವ್ ದ ಟಾಪ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಹಿಲ್, you'll come to know the rooms. ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ. Next or ant hills, each has hundreds of little rooms and passages. Nodi, one ant hill, inside ant hill there are hundreds of rooms for each one and passages to move. In some of these rooms, the queen ant lay eggs. In some of room, the queen ant, that is the main, maybe the in charge, she lays eggs in that room. Others are nurseries where they rear up small ants. For the young ones, they call grubs. Look at here, grubs and ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. That is tiny, the babies or young ones. Workers have their reserved quarters. Workers means one who carry food from one place to another place. They are called workers. Have their reserved quarter, reserved booked quarters, the place to live in. They spend most of their time searching for food. It is the duty. So every worker ant, they are in search of food. Some rooms serve as storehouses for this food. They carry food and they store. They carry food and store. Storehouse as good as our storehouses, okay, where we keep our groceries. In the same manner, ants collect food from different places and they store food in one place in the ant hills. Soldiers have a separate barracks. Soldiers means fighter, one who fights with enemies. No worker has ever tried to live in a soldier's house. This is so informative. They've given all facts, the true, that is how they live. This is one thing. No worker, that is no working ant, never lived in the room of a soldier. No soldier has ever gone out searching for food. That is, this duty is to safeguard the anthill, young ones and the queen. No worker or soldier or cleaner has ever harmed grub. Grub means young ones. Marigal. Yaru harm madi. So you see, an ant life is very peaceful. Each does its share of work intelligently and bravely. They are living in group. So every ant, just I can say ants are very good citizens. And what is placed first? Group interest is placed first. First is given importance to group interest. They always live in group and they never claim that I want to live separately. They all group creatures. So you see, an ant's life is very peaceful. Peaceful, shantiyatuvagide. No disputes, no fighting, peaceful. They have very comfortable house. They go in search of food, they carry food, they store food, they live a very peaceful life. Each does its share of work intelligently and bravely. So there is no differentiate that you must not work, I am not going to work. Each ant contributes. Each ant contributes to the group. Its share of work intelligently. Look at the word intelligently. Buddhivantike and bravely, without any fear. Bravely, without any fear. And never fights with other members of the group. That's very important. Underline that. Very important. They never fight with other member of the group. Very important. We are so-called intelligent human beings, wise, we have brain and we can talk. That is, okay, instead of all having these qualities, we fight with other human beings because of so many reasons. But yeah, ants, very small creature, I think with one smash we can kill an ant. But they teach a very valuable lesson for our life. That is, they never fight with the group members. That is what we have to inculcate. There are so many things to learn from ants. First thing is hard work. Hard work. Hard work always pays. Sometimes talent may not work out, but hard work always work. Okay, but best example is ants. Best example, ant. Just whenever you see a row of ants nearby your home or house, observe that it is winter is coming. That is, they store food for the winter. That what we have to learn from them. First is hard work, never fight, they always adjust and they have a comfortable life and they store food for the winter. During winter, food is very scarce. They can't get food everywhere. So what they do, before winter encounter us, they store food and live very comfortable life. So these all are facts about ants. You must see, to get this much information for all of us, maybe the people who have worked hard, they worked hard. Why? Day and night they would have observed ants. I hope the hard work is paying. Now we could know about ants and we can at least one or two things we can apply in our life. Definitely we become successful in our life. So definitely ants helps as a teacher for us, a very small teacher for us, teaching the lesson of hard work, the lesson of forecast, that is to accumulate food for the future. These things we can learn from ants. Now comprehension check. What's the meaning of comprehension? How much you have understood the given lesson. I'll read the question first. The story of an ant's life sounds almost untrue. The italicized phrase means group of words. Italicized, that is two words in different font. Italicized phrase means highly exaggerated, too remarkable to be true, not based on facts. Almost untrue means not based on facts. It is C. We feel that it is almost untrue, not based on facts. Untrue andre satya alla anta, facts alla anta. Answer is 3. Second one, complete the following sentences. An ant hill. An ant is the smallest intelligent creature, hardworking creature. Must use all adjectives and write the answer here. We know a number of facts about an ant's life because some people, they kept ants as their pets and they observed day and night and they are able to accumulate few information about ants. That is there in this paragraph. In what ways is an ant's life peaceful? It is there in this last paragraph. Why it is peaceful? Because they work hard, they work intelligently, and they never fight with other. They have enough food to eat during winter. Because of these reasons, ant life is very peaceful. So you have to learn from life of ant. Two things. I think two things are enough. That is, first is hard work. Second thing is they never fight with other group members. Very, very important. So read the given passage. Reading is very important and must. Unless you read, you can't learn. So read, read and read. Reading makes you definitely a good speaker. Input is very important, so intake is very important. Read, read and read. When you read, you learn many things. First thing is you come across different words. You can read proper intonation and you can learn English grammatical aspect, sentence construction. For that, reading is a must. So I'll stop here. In the next class, I'll continue. Hope you enjoyed and try to read next part. I'll teach you in the next class. Okay? Keep enjoying.